Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Oh my gosh, it's happy Friday, and guess what time it is? 12:12. Wow, that's interesting. It's 12:12 p.m. Friday afternoon. I have been sitting here for a couple of hours, just getting all of the cards out, and there are a lot of cards indicating that, something huge is brewing. If you guys saw my sneak peek video yesterday, you know that we're seeing a lot of union energy, and I'm not surprised that we have very similar cards in so many different decks that are coming up today in both of their energies. I've used 29 decks. Listen, that's not a coincidence either. 29, number 11, I've used 29 decks here pre Lionsgate. Lionsgate is tomorrow. Today is August 7th. I've used 29 decks. We're going to look at the overall energy for masculine and feminine. We're looking at the drill down version of their overall energy. We're going to look at their head, heart, and environment as related to each other. We're going to get the theme for their connection from the masculine's perspective, from the feminine's perspective, and then from spirit's perspective. Then we're going to drill down on their connection. We're going to look at what's challenging masculine and feminine, what is supporting them in their love, and then some messages from them to each other in the 3D, okay? And then we're going to close with what is the soul growth that is occurring at this time within the divine masculine and the divine feminine, and how is our lovely Ganesha helping out each person, each masculine and each feminine, okay? So it's a beautiful reading. I will tell you that we have, again, a lot of union energy here. That doesn't mean that it's going to happen like as soon as you guys hear this. It is something that is in the air. I really feel like this is the energy that we have been anticipating and that we have been feeling for the last several weeks. And now it's coming to a head at Lionsgate. And then now I really feel like communication and progress and a lot of things are going to start to really come in and move forward quickly, very, very quickly. I will tell you that I have a lot of clients that have received communication from their masculine. They are sending me messages and emails and commenting on videos and my Instagram that they have heard from their masculine and they are seeing change, transformation, not only in the way that the masculine is speaking, but in the actions as well. So I am hearing from a lot of people that a lot of this energy has already started to manifest for some, but if it hasn't manifested for you yet, it's okay. It will. If you are in this collective, it will manifest for you, okay? So I also want to say this, please listen. Please listen very carefully when I say this next few lines. If you want to work with me in a healing session, coaching session, or receive a reading, please be courteous. Please be understanding that I am one person reading for thousands of people. I've had to increase my level of readings that I'm doing every day because the demand is so high. I am one person. So I'm trying to help everybody as much as I can. But do not come to me with a needy or angry or just an ungrateful energy because it's just not going to help. I want to help everybody. So come to me with a place of, yes, I want to help everybody. So come to me with that type of energy that, you want some help and how can I help you, etc. And I'm happy to work with you. I have a lot of clients right now. I am, if you want to book a personal reading, email me first and maybe ask me what my, availability is because it changes daily. Okay. I do a reading and then I'll get like a bunch of, new requests. There's some days I'm a week out. Some days I'm 3 weeks out. I don't know what it's going to be on any given day. So if you are going to book a reading, book responsibly because once you book, there are no refunds, nothing like that. You book and then we work together. I get you on the schedule. I'll email you within 24 hours. And I've had some very distorted energies of very needy, angry, rude feminines come to me as of late, and I feel like they really want to be a part of this collective, and so it's like attacking the reader. Don't come to me and attack me, because it's not gonna go well, okay? I mean, yes, I'm a spiritual person, but I have boundaries too, and I will not allow anyone to come at me with any low vibration. And I will tell you, this is a message, divine feminines in this collective, you are being tested to see, how much you've healed. There's all these dark, distorted energies and shadows that are coming through. And so don't let them shake you, okay? Don't let them shake you. Put up your boundary, stand in your power, and move through it. And I will tell you that I've had to do that with a lot of very, very just really ungrateful people, low vibrational, and it's unfortunate because I love what I do. I don't want to get to a place where I don't love what I do anymore because the people are not nice, okay? So listen to this message. If you want to book a reading with me, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. It would be my honor and pleasure to work with each and every one of you. But please come to me with respect, and that will be offered absolutely right back to you. I will absolutely respect you, your journey. I don't judge anyone's journey. I understand all of the different facets of this, but I am one person trying to serve a large community. And if I don't match with your energy based on what I'm saying today, that's fantastic. If you're triggered by what I'm saying today, that's great, because that means that maybe you're one of those people and I really just don't need that energy. So, but you know what? I understand the distortion, and we've all been there. But when we are all been in that energy, we don't attack the people that we want to help us. Okay, you don't attack them. So I'm happy to help you if you're distorted, if you're struggling. I'm willing to. I want to help, because that's where I am great, right? I'm helping. I want to help lift you up. I want to help empower you. But don't disempower yourself by feeding a low vibration and attacking a person who is there to really help you and serve you, okay? But they're not your servant. Do not come to anybody, me for sure, do not come to me with an entitled energy. That doesn't work. This is a journey of humility, of spiritual growth, of understanding and raising the vibration. Don't come to me and try to, project your energies to me. It's just not going to work, okay? So rant over, hashtag rant over. Let's get started. And if you didn't like that message, all the best to you. Good luck on your journey. Feel free to unsubscribe. I'm all good, okay? For my feminines here that are standing in this power, that are showing up as the Empress, showing up as every queen, I am ready to share with you the truth of what is happening today, because there's a lot going on. Let's start with the bottoms of the deck for the overall energy, okay? Overall energy. Bottom of the deck for divine masculine and feminine, overall energy. We're using, and by the way, any and all of these decks are available on my Amazon storefront, and the link is in the description box. Also, the link to my website is in my description box. And again, remember, if you're not following me on Instagram, follow me there, queenoflight1111, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Flights of Fancy, Leap of Faith, taking the next step. Look at this, number 5, big changes are going to occur in this contract, in this spiritual contract. Why? Because we have toiled. Look at number 38, number 11 card. And by the way, these are 2 5s. The Hierophant is the number 5. This is the number 5. And big changes are going to take place. We're taking the next step in our spiritual journey, in our spiritual contract. Because why? We have worked our butts off. We've worked our butts off. And so here, we've worked our spirit off, our soul. We've worked every part of our 3D energy and our 5D energy. We have worked hard, masculine and feminine, to get to where we are, to do this right thing, to honor this spiritual contract, because we worked really, really hard on ourselves, okay, to master ourselves. So this energy here with the bottom of the deck, this is about taking that leap of faith. This is about, not being scared to be unsuccessful. This is like jumping, you're not going to be like the fool, right? But you're going to be in this energy where you know that you have a dream, you have a hope, and you want to take that leap of faith, and there are risks, but it's not going to stop you from taking the step towards this divine connection, because you understand that You have to do the work, not only on yourselves, but now in this connection in order for this to work out. Okay, that's the bottoms of the deck. Now let's go ahead and go into the overall energies of masculine and feminine. So when I talk about bottoms of the deck, I'm talking about the energy that is surrounding that part of the reading. So everything that I'm going to talk about here in a moment as related to divine masculine and feminine for at least these first several cards are about the spiritual connection. It's about this energy of working really hard. It's about working really hard and now getting ready to take that leap of faith forward towards a new beginning because we've worked hard on ourselves. So that underlying energy has to do with these cards here. So the first card that we have for divine masculine is this energy of release and letting go. I love this. This is a card that is just like, you've just got to surrender at this time. There's this energy here with this card that I love. First of all, they're releasing a butterfly. So to me, butterflies are all about transformation. It's all about this energy of, I have to release, I have to surrender to my higher spirit, to myself, to do the right thing. And look, this butterfly's going up to the light. So when this card comes up, this is really about letting go, offering a way out, having the courage to take that leap of faith, having the courage to set things free, having the courage to let go of things that no longer serve you. You cannot be imprisoned. You cannot imprison yourself and think that growth and transformation is going to happen. You can't put yourself in this cage and think that, oh, okay, I'm just going to change and change and change here and then go nowhere with it. You change for forward progress. You change for forward movement. So now it is time. Change has occurred. It's time to be released. It's time to move forward. So what is this energy about? Okay, we've got the Four of Cups. This is this energy where we spent a lot of time casually drinking other cups, doing other things, and now we're looking at this energy of this divine offer, this divine love that was there. So what's being released here is this cycle of missed opportunities. What's being released here is this boredom and this discontent and this inaction of not being open. And then it's clarified further by the World card. He's done. Divine masculine is done with missing missing out on opportunities. He's done with cycles that keep him stuck and bored. He's done with those cycles. He's transformed. He's letting go of the Three of Cups. He's ready to complete his journey of transformation. Take the leap forward. There's been an enlightenment. He has grown up. Okay? So this energy of release, what he's releasing is this cycle, this bad cycle that he was in. Four of Cups, so same crap over and over and over again. He's done. He's releasing that because he's been enlightened and it's complete. What does that have to do with bad health? So what happens is when he's in this cycle of putzing around with Three Cups, right, with the Three of Cups, that third party energy or whatever it was, whether it was not focusing on a partnership, maybe he was focusing too much on work, too much on other things, there's imbalance, just being casual, not taking anything seriously, being in this energy of just partying or whatever it is. It was bad for his health. It's bad for his spirit, right? So when you are interacting with lower vibrational energies or energies rather that are not matching you, then you're in this energy of, as you are transforming and ascending, those can affect you. It could be bad for your spirit. It could be bad for your health. Okay? So he's in this energy. He's like, I'm done. I can tell. Actually, I'm just remembering this now. I got a message from Spirit earlier this morning. I'm just remembering it now. What did Spirit say? Spirit said something like here's essentially what the message was. The message was that there is an understanding of how different the feminine is, that anyone else just does not compare. And I know I've said that before, but the way that I heard it today, it was very blunt, very direct, like Knight of Swords energy, boom. It was like, literally, I felt like it was the divine masculine's higher self saying, I'm like, can you be quiet for a minute and just listen to what I have to say? No one else compares. And I was kind of like, oh, okay then. So it's interesting because this is what we're getting here. This Four of Cups, not being open to real love, not being open to true love, being in this cycle of energy of just like, woe is me, all these three cups aren't satisfying me. Like that, he's coming to a close because he realizes that type of energy as he transforms is bad for his spirit, bad for his health. It doesn't help him continue to move forward on his journey. Okay, so the next card that we have here for him as the, oh, excuse me, I dropped my card, as the Divine Masculine's overall journey is this card of balance. Look at this is 17, which is a number 8 card. That's a card of balance and equality. What this card shows me is that he's got the power. He absolutely can stand up tall by himself. He absolutely knows how to adjust himself. Okay, he's in this energy of adjustment. He can balance things out. He doesn't need, real support from the outside. He knows what he needs to do. So this energy here of balance and equality, again, it's a number 17, which is the cycles, right? This is really about, strength, having the strength and the motion and the flexibility to perfect his journey, to perfect his transformation, to balance himself, to have equality of his purpose and his position and his desire. So this is an energy where he's not too much in casual connections and not just focused on work and not just focused on the feminine. This is him understanding that having fun, having a vibrational match in love, his job, all of those things are important. And this is an energy where he needs to learn how to balance that, okay? And so then that card is further clarified by, you're not gonna believe it, Wheel of Fortune. This is about destiny, opportunities. This is basically telling me he's learned his lessons. This is also a card of karma. Now that he's been through this transformation, he understands his destiny. He understands his opportunities. Why? Judgment, because he's rebirthed himself. He is ready for this connection. He's ready for this energy of rebirth. He's being called back to life in a different form, in the form of Divine Masculine now. And what does this have to do with? You're not going to believe it. The coffin. Number 1910. It's because he's gone through that death that he can now rebirth and understand with an enlightened soul and spirit how to balance out his destiny, how to balance out his opportunities, how to move towards things that serve him and serve him well and serve his journey, okay? Bottom of the deck, now we're going to drill down into his overall energy. First card is, I love this, Hermit and the Magician. Hermit and the Magician. He's going within, he's gone within, he's soul searching because he wants to have all the tools and resources. He wants to manifest. This is a masculine who is in his full power. I can't tell you how many times the Sun card came out today. I mean, maybe someone can count, but the Sun card and the Two of Cups and all this stuff, it's come out a lot today. So he's in the energy of, I know exactly what I need to do. I have soul searched. I have looked at myself. I have reflected on myself, on my behavior, on my connections, on my self-worth, on my relationships. And now I'm ready to manifest from a place of knowledge, passion, love, and wisdom. First card out, Two of Cups. I was like, whoa, okay, so this is a lot about relationships. Two of Cups. What about the Two of Cups? Two of Cups is a union card. Two of Cups is a card about partnerships. Two of Cups is a card about love relationships, okay? But it doesn't have to be because it's the overall energy here for masculine. But you know what? Comes out with the Four of Swords. So this is telling me he is healing from relationships. He's healing from connections, okay? He's in this energy of retreat and healing and understanding because he's been through some pain. What does that have to do with Queen of Swords? I'm going to give you a spoiler alert right now. That's Divine Feminine. She is Queen of Swords all over the place, as well as Queen. She's every queen, but Queen of Swords is the predominant queen in this reading today. And here we go, Queen of Swords. This is an energy where he's healing still from this union, from this connection, from the separation, from whatever happened between the two of you. What about the Queen of Swords? Six of Cups. He wants to come back together. He wants reunion with his Queen of Swords. He's gaining strength. He's really gaining the strength. Do you see here how he's adjusting himself? He's gaining the strength to what? To come forward and give justice, to do right by this connection, right? To do right by her, to do right by his karma, to do right by himself. Next card, this devil's energy that had him stuck, that he was in ego, that maybe he felt bound. He is moving out. He's charging ahead. Chariot card. He's not messing around. He's not going to be stuck by the devil anymore. He's done. He's done. He's in his strength to serve justice, to bring justice to the situation, and he's moving ahead. He's moving out of the devil's energy. You can't make that up. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at divine feminine, our lovely, healed divine feminine. All right, let's talk about divine feminine. Remember, bottom of the deck is going the distance. It's about taking that leap of faith towards the connection because you worked freaking hard. So here we have for her, number 38 card to number 11. She's taking a time out. She's taking a time out. She's very much in the energy of, I'm exhausted. I need a minute. I need a minute just to like take a time out. So if you feminines have been like not sleeping well, if you're just all of a sudden exhausted and you can't figure out why you're so tired, it's because Spirit is telling you, you really need to take a break. You really need to take a break because why? You toiled and labored. You toiled and labored, worked really, really hard on yourself on this journey. So here in this card, in this energy, there's this woman, right? There's this feminine who's sitting there and she's focused on something. She's focused on the lily. She's focused on that coming up and rising up through the murky water to bloom as the lotus. She is. She's really trying to let her concerns, her worries, her negativity just fade. And so she just wants a little bit of a timeout. She wants to be in this energy of just release. And it has to do with her divine partnership. Four of Wands. She just needs a break to stabilize. She needs a break from this connection for a moment, right? We don't ever really truly lose the energy of our partners, but there is this moment where she's realizing that she has come a long way, baby, right? She's come a long way, and now she needs a moment. She needs a time out, and she's stabilizing for this union because she knows union is coming. I will tell you, union is coming. The number 11 card with the Four of Wands, she knows it's coming. So this is her time to just take a chill. And here we go. Four of Swords. It is a dupe to the Four of Swords for him. So here she's like, yeah, I can't do anything. I am healing as well. I am healing as well. I am in the energy of, I'm just looking at all this because look at all these fours. Four of Cups with the World. And what did he get? Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune with the Four of Swords. So there's a lot of fours. There's a lot of stabilization happening at this time. A lot of stabilization. So this energy, turn it, Helen, it slips through. Oh. So this energy for her, she's worked really hard. She's gone through a lot. She's done a lot on her journey. And she's in the energy of just kind of taking a break, really kind of continuing to heal her heart space, heal herself, because she knows that she's at a place where, you know, she doesn't have to do much more. She is still fighting a little bit of shadow energy, but those are coming in the form of tests, maybe through other people or circumstances or situations. And so now what she's really doing is she's like, yeah, no, I need a moment in time. I need some peace. I'm stabilizing and I'm healing. And what does it have to do with? The Lovers. It has to do with her connections. It has to do with her divine partner. It has to do with the with her connections within her tribe even. So there's definitely this energy here of healing, of stabilization. There's this energy of just kind of preparing, right? She's done her healing. It's kind of like when you think about it, right, there's these athletes that train, right? They just train all the time. But then it's like the day before the big game, right? It's the day before the big game. Then what happens the day before the big game? They don't work out. They take it easy, right? They take it easy. They are, enjoy themselves. They're getting their minds right. They're taking a little time out. Maybe they're getting a massage. I don't know. They're doing something that's just giving them some peace in their soul. And that is exactly what she's doing before the big game, before the big union. Okay, that's what's going on. Her next energy here is, there is some energy. Oh gosh, where did this fly from? Here we go. There is this energy of comparisons. There's this energy of dissatisfaction. There's this energy of like, a whole nother world. And so if you look at this, there's this mermaid, right? She belongs in the water, but no, she's up in the globe in the air here. And so this is the number 50 card, which is the number 5. So this is her challenge right now in her overall energy. Her challenge right now is that she's kind of curious, and she's kind of dissatisfied when she starts maybe comparing her journey, right? So we're driven by curiosity, right? And then either by dissatisfaction or either by alternatives to our present situation. So I really feel like this energy right now is, her wondering whether or not she wants to stay in place in her environment or if she wants to change environments. I feel like this is an energy of the 3D and the 5D a little bit. I feel like maybe there's an energy of I don't see much in the 3D, so let me go up here in the 5 and see what's up here, and maybe I'm seeing something different and it's making me feel really dissatisfied when I come out of this meditation or if I come out of this channeling and all of a sudden I don't see a whole lot of change. And I feel like it's a lot of compare and contrast to what is happening in the 5D versus what is manifesting or not in the 3D. It could also be, maybe she's in this energy of seeing other people, coming into union or whatever it is, and her feeling like, well, shit, is this going to happen here too? So 8 of Swords, she's a little stuck in her thoughts. She's a little stuck, doesn't have the best of balance in the 3D and the 5D, okay? Because right now it's not showing up in the 3D for her like it is in the 5D, and it is putting her in her headspace a little bit where she's got to like unstuck herself. She's got to get out of that mental entrapment, and it's about that new beginning, Ace of Pentacles. So she just feels like because this new beginning in the 3D is trapped, she sees it in the 5D. She knows it in the 5D. She feels it in her bones. She feels it in her intuition. But because it's not tangibly here, it's throwing her off. And so she goes into judication. So this is an energy when it comes up, this judication card is really a lot about the energy of, kind of judgment, right? It's an energy of, it's a neutral card. It's not a bad card, but it's like, there's a disagreement. There's like a disconnect, right? It's disjointed. And so she's almost like talking to God or spirit or whomever and saying, can you give me some clarity here? Like, here's the masculine and feminine spirit. What do you have to say about this? I feel something here, but it's not transpiring or manifesting here. Help me out. Help me out. So this is an energy that she still needs to resolve. Okay, she still needs to resolve within herself. So let's go into her drill down energy, okay? So her bottom of the deck is 9 of Wands with the 2 of Cups. Remember, he's got the 2 of Cups here in the energy for himself. So she's also thinking a lot about this union and how she's not going to give up. She's taking a little break, right? 9 of Wands is taking a little bit of time out before you go the whole distance, right? So this is like, I need a minute before I head towards this union. If there is any card that says I need a minute before union, it's that overall energy that I just talked about now. Okay, so let's talk about her overall energy. Let me put these cards away because I like to keep it neat. Okay, her overall energy. First card, 5 of Wands. That's that conflict, inner and outer conflict. There's also conflict with her masculine, but there's also conflict in what she is sensing in the 5 versus what the heck is happening in the 3. But she's really trying to heal with this Temperance card and balance out that energy. King of Pentacles. I feel like we saw King of Pentacles somewhere, do we? No, not yet. King of Pentacles. This is her divine masculine, okay? 5 of Cups. There's sadness over the past. There's sadness. There's this energy of, regret. There's this energy of things that have occurred between them that have created this conflict that need to be healed, right? She's still processing that energy. She wants to take a leap of faith forward, the Fool card, but she's in her wisdom. Queen of Swords, duped to the Queen of Swords here for his overall energy. She wants to take that leap, but she's going to be very wise. She's going to use her lessons, all of the things that she's learned while she's been on this journey to take that leap of faith forward. And it's about moving into smoother waters, moving into a more peaceful time, 6 of Swords, towards her destiny. Wheel of Fortune duped his overall energy as well. So, she's really just looking for peace. She's just really looking for peace in her life, peace in her journey. There's sadness over the past with the masculine. Again, Five of Cups is a past energy. It's not a current energy, but she's healing it with that Temperance card and that what that clarifies that Five of Wands. She's really trying to heal and balance out this Temperance. She knows that things take time. She can't rush it. And this wheel will move at the right time in divine timing, because why? Spirit's got your back. Bottom of the deck for divine masculine and feminine. This is kind of the part where really took my breath away a little bit, okay? First card out, head, heart, and environment for divine feminine. This is about confronting her shadow, the Moon card. Confronting her shadow, healing this shadow energy of her. Look at this, 1819. She's really healing. Four of Swords, we already got that. She's healing. She's looking at her shadows. She's looking at her fears. She's facing her fears now. She's facing the unknown. Is this going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Am I losing my mind? She just can't go down that path right now. She can't go down that rabbit hole. It doesn't lead anywhere good. So she's in this energy of confronting her shadows and healing them. Okay? Moon card. What about divine masculine? Well, look at this. Sacral chakra with rest and rejuvenate. This is solar plexus energy. He wants to take action. He's rested, he's rejuvenated, he's ready to take action. He spent a lot of time in hermit mode, not taking action in the 3D. Now there's this energy of sacral chakra, right? I'm sorry, it's not solar, it's the sacral, which is the emotional vulnerability. He spent a lot of time, in hermit mode, with the energy of just kind of healing his vulnerability, healing his emotions, right? So he spent a lot of time, but now that he's in this energy of healing and resting and rejuvenating, I will tell you, we're going to see a lot of cards where he wants to start getting into his energy of taking action. So sacral chakra, bottom of the deck, rest and rejuvenate for divine masculine tells me he is very much healed and rejuvenated his emotions. The way that he treats, physical intimacy even. None of that Three of Cups stuff. It's not satisfying for him anymore. He's ready to become more emotionally vulnerable and have deeper connections, okay? So what is the divine masculine thinking when he thinks of his feminine? We're going to go into head, heart, environment, and we're going to talk about the specific energy. That's their shared theme. Now, divine feminine is in the energy of Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles with the ring at the bottom of the deck. So this is her energy. I'm standing fabulous. I'm single. I'm cool. I got my money. I got my business. I want the pentacle. Do I need it? I don't. But I learned my lessons. I'm standing in my confidence, ready to collaborate, ready to work with my masculine on this contract. I'm ready to work on this bond. I'm ready to work on this promise, because she's in her power, okay? Divine masculine's overall energy towards his feminine. We have the Three of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the ring. So there is this energy of sadness, of loss, of betrayal. He's ready to blaze forward, speak the truth, and come forward to this partnership, come forward to his feminine, with his promise, with his truth, with his words. He's ready to take action. He's ready to take action towards this contract, towards this commitment with his feminine. Okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at the headspace. Divine masculine, when he thinks about divine feminine, look at, we got the Two of Cups again with the happy family card. You can't get more union energy. Oh my God. When it came out, I was like, no freaking way. Two of Cups, happy family? What? This is like the Ten of Cups in the deck. So when he's thinking about his feminine, here's that Two of Cups here, here's the Two of Cups here. Holy shit. So then we have the Six of Cups in the reunion, and now we have happy family. 2, 4, 6. Here's the Six of Cups. Who does he want it with? Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords? Divine feminine. Oh boy. So spiritual union, happy family. I don't know what more to say about that other than when he thinks of his feminine, he thinks about this spiritual connection and how he wants to build this happy life, this happy family with his divine feminine. That's I mean, like, I can't even channel that further. It's so like profound and strong and It's self-explanatory. I mean, geez, what more do I need to explain? 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, when he thinks of you, like, okay. So, but he's sad, remember? 3 of Swords, the bottom of his deck, right? So for the bottom of the deck here, this is about the emotional vulnerability and is resting and rejuvenating. And as he's rested and rejuvenated, he's in the energy of understanding that she is his divine partner, that she is his emotional bliss. She is the one that he wants union with. Then when we get into these energies, this is about his sadness, what he wants to speak about this connection. First card out, Hanged Man. That's the energy of suspension. It's the energy of suspending yourself, right? It's not the devil's energy where somebody's restricting you. It's an energy where you've hung yourself. You hung yourself, right? You hung yourself in this connection by whatever things you did, right? And then you've got to release that behavior. What about the Hanged Man? 9 of Wands. He's just kind of in this energy of pause, of suspension, to gain his strength before he moves forward. 9 of Wands. Remember, that was the bottom of her deck here. And what about the 9 of Wands? What is he doing, this Hanged Man's energy? He's going through his thoughts, right? This is the headspace. It tells me masculine is very aligned. He's going through his thoughts. He's trying to, get rid of his confusion. He's trying to get rid of his indecision. He wants to move forward, 6 of Swords, into a better time. He wants peace. He wants to have peace with his feminine because 4 of Wands, he wants union. He wants to move towards union because his higher self, he knows it. He's awakened, third eye. He knows that this is a higher purpose of a connection. Okay, he knows this. He knows it's a spiritual connection. 10 of Swords, there's a painful ending. There's been a painful ending, heartbreak, sadness, loss, painful ending. 10 of Swords. It's the end. It's the end of what? King of Cups is the end. He's feeling the pain. That's why he's got 3 of Swords at the bottom. He's feeling the pain. He's feeling the sadness. He's feeling the betrayal. How he's betrayed himself, how he sabotaged himself, how he sabotaged this beautiful connection, this divine offer with his Queen of Cups, with this energy of the Queen of Cups. And you know me, I had to find out, is that Queen of Cups divine feminine? And sure enough, this card came out, you. So this is divine feminine. He feels a very painful, painful end to his connection with you. Okay? He knew that you were everything that he wanted, but he wasn't awake enough to do this. So next card, he's had a breakthrough. His truth, he knows his truth. He knows his truth in that you are his divine partner. He knows his truth that he has to clear up misunderstandings with you. He knows his truth that you are his emotional bliss, and he wants to create. Magician. He's got all the tools and resources to create. He has all the tools and resources to deal with this potential obstacle, with the potential danger in coming forward to the Queen of Swords. I said, what is this danger? That you guys are at a stalemate, that people will refuse to compromise, right? So he's kind of worried. He's not even sure if you're going to accept an apology, accept communication. But he's in the Magician's energy, which means that he is a great communicator. He's a problem solver. He's a visionary. He's a leader. He's going to know how to come forward. What is divine feminine thinking when she's thinking about her masculine? Look at this. This is the Listen card. High Priestess with cornucopia. Look at this. It's a number 11, which is a 2, and here's a 2. She's really in this energy of listening to her intuition because her intuition is telling her this 10 of Cups, like on steroids, is coming. She knows this. She knows this in her intuition. She knows this. Okay? There's again, not much to say here. He's got the 2 of Cups. She's got the 2s and 2. We got a lot of 2s here. So, now, what is she thinking when she thinks of divine masculine? What is she thinking? Well, she's using her intuition when she's thinking, I will tell you that much right now. First card, 8 of Cups. She walked away. Who walked away? Queen of Pentacles. She had to walk away to ground herself. She had to move on. She had to move on because there was just too much happening in this connection that when she listened to her intuition, she knew that she needed to have this abundance and 10 of Cups on her own. She had to walk away from the divine masculine to ground herself. She had to walk away for her own prosperity. And that was divine intervention. That what happened between the 2 of them was divine intervention in her and helping her walk away. This Tower that's come in, that crumbled the old paradigm. That was also divine intervention. And now they can rebuild Four of Wands, duped to his Four of Wands, by the way, in the same position. Four of Wands in position 2, Four of Wands in position 2. Now we can rebuild this union, because now she's the Queen of Air, but this is also the Star card, because now we're working towards our destiny. We're working through our intellect. We've worked through a detached energy, not a needy energy. We're working towards our destiny from a healed perspective, because the Ten of Cups is him for her as well. Ten of Cups. What about it? There's conflict about it right now, right? There's inner and outer conflict. And she's trying to navigate through that at this time. How to get out of this conflict. Remember, she had that up here in her overall energy with the Temperance card. She's really trying to balance this out. The separation, Five of Pentacles, Page of Cups. She's just kind of in this energy of we're in separation. Separation, there's no cup being offered towards this proposal, towards this union, towards taking anything to the next level. So she's in this energy of, I'm not seeing it in the 3D, but in my intuition, I know. In my intuition, I know I had to walk away. In my intuition, I know the Tower had to come in for our union to be healed and stable. In my intuition, I know that Ten of Cups is there, but I'm having conflict in navigating and balancing the 3D and 5D. The separation, there's no offer in taking it towards the union, right? That's her 3D. That's that energy right here that we just talked about. Heart space for Divine Masculine. Well, first card out. Here's the Shadow, Blossoming Abundance. So remember, bottom of the deck for her was the Moon card. So here he is in his heart space, balancing out his own shadow, confronting his own fears. But he's got blossoming abundance. I really feel like his fear kind of is, did I let all the weeds grow over this beautiful bloom? Is it kind of dead, or is it still going to be able to blossom? I think there's definitely fears about whether or not she is going to want him when he returns, okay? I feel like that's definitely the energy where the masculine may feel that he may have missed the opportunity, but I don't feel like that stops him from coming forward. I feel like for him, he's going to come forward because he's going to be in this energy of, I have to take the leap of faith or else I'm going to live my whole life without ever knowing if she, if I could manifest this union with her. So he's confronting his fears, he's confronting his shadows, and frankly, I feel like he is succeeding. First card out, Three of Wands. This is a card of manifestation. It's a card of waiting for something to come in. Three of Wands with the Lover's card. This is an energy, he's kind of waiting for the right time, waiting for the connection, waiting for the spark to move towards someone very exceptional. This is Divine Feminine. He's waiting to make the move. He's waiting for the fire to be lit. He knows he sabotaged this connection. He knows he sabotaged himself, this connection. He was deceiving. He was lying. He knows it. Now what? Hierophant. He knows he sabotaged a soul connection. He knows he sabotaged the soul connection, a soul contract. But look at this card. He's developed over time. He's aged. His soul, meaning his soul. Man, probably also in age, 3D wise, but he's ripened. He's aged now. He's developed. I needed another card. I said, what about it? Milky Way. I don't feel like he's doing all kinds of crap stuff on social media, getting attention anymore. This is that social media card. This is that spotlight and publicity. He's developed. He's better than his Instagram. He's better than his Facebook. He's better than the energy of flaunting himself. He's better than that now. He knows that that's how he was sabotaging himself, by the foolish things he was doing in public. Two of Cups. Here it is again for him. He's got the Two of Cups in his head, now in the heart, and in the overall energy. That's all he wants is union. All he wants is union, but he's at the crossroads. Two of Wands. He's at the crossroads, stuck in the Hangman's energy, duped to the headspace about you, the woman. Listen, you can't make these cards up. You can't make it up. I think Spirit really needs to know that it is you. That's why we got the woman in the head, and then we got the woman in the heart, and then we got twin flame in the environment with the Queen. So I feel like Spirit really wants you to know that this is about you. He wants this union with you. He's at the crossroads. He's still enlightening to come forward to you, to move the wheel, to move towards his destiny, to take action. Knight of Cups with love. to have this feeling of just feeling complete again, balancing things out with you again. Okay? Heart space for divine feminine. Look at this, the Sun card with adjacent possibilities. I think it's very interesting. We have the Moon here for his heart, and we've got the Sun for her. Right? The Sun is the divine masculine. The Moon is the divine feminine, right? If you're thinking about 5D element energies. So here, she's in this energy of positivity, success, thinking about other possibilities. She's in this energy of just, while she's in the Queen of Swords energy, I really feel like she's in the energy of, look, I gotta be smart about this. What if the dude never comes back? What if he doesn't come back? Then what, right? Like, is this all for naught? No, it's not all for naught. Just because someone doesn't join you on the journey doesn't mean you stop doing the work. And I'll tell you, I haven't come across many feminines that do that because I don't feel like that's really a feminine energy. I feel like the divine feminines that I channel and that I work with significantly are the ones that say, hey, it doesn't matter. I understand that this is a union of self. It's the ones that are saying, oh, well, you know, okay, then I'm just going to move on, right? Those are the ones that are just looking for that immediate gratification. No, remember, bottom of the deck, toil and labor. Toil and labor. Remember, we already talked about that. That's the energy. They have toiled. They have labored in separation, still doing the work without any type of proof or confidence that they're going to end up back together. But that's exactly what happens in connections like these. When you focus on yourself and union of self and healing yourself is when you come into sacred union with your partner. Because you're not doing this just to be with another person. You are doing this to heal. You are doing this to grow. You're doing this to raise the vibration of the planet. You're doing this as your mission. First card out for her heart space, victory. Absolutely freaking victory. Victory over what? Six of Pentacles. An exchange. When she feels in her heart for her masculine, she's in this energy of, I'm being positive. I'm being positive about what the possibilities could be. Maybe we can be together. Maybe we won't be together. But regardless of that, I am victorious. We will be victorious. The masculine and feminine will be victorious in how they give to other people even. Okay? It's about the clover. It's about, God, I'm so lucky to be on this journey. This was an unexpected journey that has brought me such reward. The reward, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles with this reward is telling me that she's in this energy of, listen, even if it doesn't happen, I'm so blessed, so lucky to be on this journey. What a rewarding experience to be who I have turned out to be. Next card. Six of Pentacles again. What about it? Two of Swords. When she's in her heart space with her masculine, she knows there's no exchange between the two of them. But she's already feeling victorious that it's okay. So she knows they're at a stalemate. It's a dupe to his card here. This exchange, we're not exchanging anything. We know that it's going to take baby steps, that the process of arrival is there. She knows an exchange will arrive at some point. So what she does, she stands in her power as the Empress. She's at the crossroads in her power about her King of Fire, the Emperor. She's just like, I don't know if he's going to come forward. I don't know. And by the way, that Two of Wands is right here in his heart space. Two of Cups, Two of Wands with you. And here you are mirroring him with, you're at the crossroads, Emperor. I don't know. I don't know. We're at the crossroads. Are you going to come forward? Knight of Swords. Are you going to come forward? But you know what? I'm the Queen of Swords. I'm going to be very wise about this now. I'm going to be very wise about this because I'm going to complete this energy of, you know, being cool and detached about this communication. Messenger card. I just feel like this is an energy where she's more into her wisdom, more into her understanding. She's done the work. She's in her confidence. She wants communication. Yes. She's being wise about that communication. She knows that this communication will complete whatever cycle they're in and they will go into progress mode. But is she attached to it? No, because she feels so blessed to be on this journey regardless. Environment for divine masculine. Look at this. The Sun card matched to her Sun card. The Moon matched to her Moon. I mean, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. Sun with deceit. He has seen, it has been illuminated to him how he has deceived himself, how he sabotaged himself, how he sabotaged this connection. He's seeing the light now of his own sabotage, of his own deceit. He's seeing that. So let's see what he has seen and now what he's doing about it in his environment as related to divine feminine. What's he going to do about it? First card out, Queen of Pentacles. Who's Queen of Pentacles? Right here, the one who walked away from him. Queen of Pentacles. What about her? Eight of Wands. He wants to talk to her. He wants to move towards her. He wants to communicate. Why? He wants divine union. What about it? He's waiting for the perfect time. He's waiting for the perfect time. He's waiting maybe for some time to pass before he comes forward. He doesn't want the wound to be too fresh for him or for you. Another card of communication, Page of Wands. We already got the Eight of Wands, now we get the Page of Wands, and you're not gonna believe it. Queen of Pentacles. Again, right here. He wants to communicate with her. Why? Because she is his twin flame. Why? Because he understands that this connection has a higher purpose. His higher self has communicated it. He is an awakened masculine. The stubborn energy, he knows. Sun card. The stubborn energy has been illuminated to him. This energy of holding on, not moving towards, not being stubborn, being rigid, being this energy of woe is me, like I'm not going to give to anybody because all I just get is screwed anyway, people take from me. He's seeing that energy with that Sun card, with that deceit, that's how he sabotaged. He probably felt like people were trying to get over on him all the time, use him, right? And now he's trying to come into harmony. He's wanting cooperation. He's ready to cooperate. He's no longer wanting to be the miser. Because here's the Ten of Cups. Who's the Ten of Cups right here? His divine feminine. What about it? He's sad. Five of Cups. He is sad about the past. He's sad about what he did when this all got destroyed. The Tower card. Whoa. So he's going through it again. So for her and her environment, look at this, Ace of Cups and the journey. I just feel like this is the number one. Number two, I just feel like she's like, I have to love myself. I love my masculine. I love my masculine. I want to come into union with my masculine, but I must continue the journey if he's not going to come forward, right? Whether or not he comes forward or not, she must continue her journey. So her card, Four of Pentacles, the match to his Four of Pentacles. She's kind of holding on, right? She had some stubborn energy too. What about it? But she's coming out of it. The Wheel card. She's coming out of it, and now she is being more light. She's being in an energy of lifting out of the heaviness of this walking away, lifting out of this heaviness of expectation, because she's the wiser. Queen of Swords, dupe to that Queen of Swords, because she's the Queen of Swords. She's manifesting with her wisdom. What is she manifesting? Her match, the King of Air, justice. She's manifesting. She knows that he's going to come in with justice and is going to balance things out. But right now, Eight of Swords, that energy where she's stuck, she's trying to get rid of it. Death card. She's ending it so that she can stabilize herself for this union, Six of Cups, and this new beginning that she is magnetically attracting. Oh my God, I can't make it up. So now let's talk about what are the challenges? What are the challenges of the connection, okay? So what's challenging masculine and feminine about each other? Well, bottom of the deck, warning and the Ace of Rage, that Ace of Wands. I just feel like they're very much in this energy of like fearing a new beginning. They both want it, but I feel like masculine's energy is, what if she doesn't want to take me back? And feminine's energy is like, what if it doesn't happen? What if we don't get that new beginning, right? So that's the energy. It's this warning, like, what if she doesn't want me? What if it doesn't happen? Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the energies of divine masculine and feminine, okay, as related to their challenges. Get these cards, okay, so divine masculine, what is challenging divine masculine about his feminine? First card, power, that he may not have the power, right? He may not have the will to come forward. Six of Cups, lost in time. So do I have the power to rekindle the Six of Cups, which is what he wants? Strength and Six of Cups. Oh my God, I just saw that. Strength, Six of Cups, and here we have power, Six of Cups. This is what he wants. This is what he's working on in his overall energy to come forward for this reunion. And now when I ask for the challenge, this is power, 6 of Cups. Do I have the power and the strength to bring this connection back into reunion? Next card, scorned. Have I scorned her so much that I have sunk myself into this quicksand? 5 of Swords. Have I scorned her so much that this is not, I'm not going to be able to call this back to life because I was so irresponsible with this connection, this divine connection, because I was playing with fire. I was playing with karmics. I was playing with third parties. I was playing with this energy of ego. Remember, feminines, Devil, Chariot, he's coming out of that energy, but it still worries him that you might see him that way. Wow. That's the warning, right? Warning, Ace of Wands. He wants this new beginning, but he's worried that he doesn't have the strength to bring this back to life, that you're so scorned that this connection is in quicksand, that he was so irresponsible with this connection because he was in his ego. Done. He's coming out of it. We just saw all these cards. What about Divine Feminine's challenges? Excuses. You know, maybe she's making excuses around this Ace of Cups, self-loathing. Remember, she's got the Ace of Cups journey. Well, I'm just going to continue this on my own, which she should, but she can't do it from a place of victimhood. She can't do it from a place of defeat. She has to do it from a place of empowerment, that I'm going to continue my journey regardless of what happens. Not in this energy of, woe is me, right? So that's what's challenging her. Well, maybe it's not going to happen. Maybe I'm not going to get the cup. Maybe he didn't see me as worthy. Bullshit. No way. No way. Can't operate that way. But this is her challenge right now. Maybe we missed the cup. I'm just going to keep it moving. Judgmental. There is some judgment here about 5 of Pentacles, about being left behind. She is challenged by this, as we saw here, in her headspace. She's challenged by this separation. She's judging Divine Masculine about being left behind. Manipulation. She feels manipulated, right? Star, you were a demon in disguise. You weren't a destined connection. So there's still some energy here about not feeling nice about the masculine. I think it's very interesting. We have Devil and then we have demons in disguise, where she's like, maybe you weren't. Maybe you weren't Divine Masculine. Maybe you were a demon in disguise. Maybe you weren't my destiny. Maybe you manipulated me. Right? And here, irresponsible devil, he's saying, I was irresponsible, challenging me. I was irresponsible in my ego. Okay. All right. Let's talk about what is supporting them. What kind of love arrow are they sending themselves, or sending to each other? Not themselves, sorry. What are they sending to each other? My God, you can't make this up. Look at this. Forgot what it was. Sun and promise. I hope somebody's counting how many times the Sun card came out. Absolute success, positivity, illumination, enlightenment, progress in this promise. Where did we get the promise? We got that here with this ring, right? We got that here with this diamond. So this is an energy at the bottom of the deck. They are illuminated. They know what they promised each other. They know what their contract's about. Right? They know. They both know. Feminine's awake, masculine's awake. They both understand the divinity of this connection. So let's take a look. What are the arrows of love that the masculine is sending the feminine? Fool's gold. He was just like, maybe this was just too good to be true. Maybe she's just too good to be true. Hierophant. This is just like, I really feel like he knows it's a spiritual connection, but he's still kind of like kind of wobbling around whether or not this is as divine as he feels it to be, okay? I really feel like he's in this energy of, you know, kind of going back and forth with it, going back and forth with it. He's in this energy of, I know that she's critical. She's someone very, very special. I know that she's significant to me and to my life, okay? He knows that, but he's kind of also in this energy where he's kind of like, but I don't know. Am I making it up? Am I crazy? Which is so interesting because I can't tell you how many feminines say that, right? Am I crazy? Am I really feeling this? Is this really what's happening? Well, I'll tell you why he's feeling it, feminines, because he's got the twin flame card in his environment. It is down in the 3D now. It's not floating up in the 5D. It's in the 3D. He knows that you are his twin flame. He knows that you are the one. And so he's kind of in this energy of like, what, is this too good to be true? Is this connection too good to be true? So what he's sending to you is, boy, you're too good to be true. What's the next thing? Anticipation. This is a little bit of a sacral energy, okay? Solar, like sacral energy, genitals. We already got the sacral chakra as the bottom of his deck, right? So there's an anticipation. If you're feeling like urges in your sacral and your root and you're getting these kinds of sexual hits, it's because your masculine is in this energy of anticipating. He wants to come back to you. He wants union bad, but he also wants to do some stuff, right? So this is that devil, and it's clarified by the devil's energy. So the thing that he's sending to you is, I'm kind of fired up. I'm really thinking about how I want to do things to you. Okay? And the next card is honeymoon. I mean, what do you do on a honeymoon? You do a lot of that, right? So honeymoon, early stages. I really feel like he's in the early stages of thinking about how he can come forward and be on this honeymoon with you again. Knight of Swords. Remember, that's the bottom of his deck here for his clarifiers. He's really wanting to come forward, speak his truth, and be in this honeymoon phase with you again and love you and allow him to love you and be with you, because gosh, you were just too good to be true. You were beautiful, you were kind, you were loving, you were powerful, you were sexy. You know, you had this chemistry physically as well. And he's just really in this energy of, it's no longer just physical, but he feels it's divine too. So now when you're incorporating this energy of, oh my God, she's something so beautiful and special and divine, and gosh, I just want to consume her, right? That's really what I'm getting for that energy, because it's been illuminated with the sun at the bottom of the deck about what this promise was. What about divine feminine? Fire in my soul. He's inspiring her. She feels his fire. And she's sending it to him too. 9 of Wands, that's really a lot of passionate energy. She's like, I haven't lost my desire for you. I'm just taking a little break. You still inspire me, masculine. I haven't given up. You fire my soul. Not just my body, my soul too. Then she sends him this card, a secret lover, with the Tower card. And I feel like that's an energy of, you know, her saying that, you know, if you had secret lovers in the past, again, you need to realize this is what crumbled the connection. I feel like the other message with that is, I'm secretly loving you and want to rebuild this tower. Okay? Next card, winter. I feel like there's this energy of, you know, things are frozen right now, because it's clarified by the 8 of Swords. She's telling him things are still frozen. We're still stuck. We're still stuck. We're still stuck in separation. So I feel like her sending him that energy is really getting him to feel the separation too, to take action. All right, let's go ahead and get into the theme of the connection. Okay, the theme of the connection. So let's get those cards out. I'll tell you what the bottoms of the deck are. Theme of the connection. Okay, so this is what the theme is. 3D energy, remove obstacles. This is a deck that I created that has 3D and 5D energies, because I am big about masculines and feminines waking up to, is this in the 3D or the 5D? Because you can't spend too much time in the 5. You get stuck there, and you'll get stuck there for years looking for your masculine in the 3D when you're looking at the 5D perspective, and vice versa, right? Because if those two aren't blending, then it's a problem. So you do have to use your intuition, but you have to use your wisdom too. So this deck specifically shows those energies. Bottom of the deck for the theme of this connection is, we are removing major obstacles in this connection in the 3D. Anything that's in the way of us coming back into union, boom, done. What obstacles are being removed? Obstacles from the masculine's perspective, Hierophant. Any obstacles that are keeping him from this divine partner, he gets the Hierophant card a lot. He has it in his heart, he has it here in his message, and now he has it in the bottom of the deck for his connection with you, from his perspective. Any obstacles that are keeping him from this union are being removed from his perspective. Any obstacles for the feminine that are getting in the way of them collaborating is her perspective. And then Spirit saying, any obstacles which are conflict, any conflict, competition, anyone keeping them apart, those things will be removed. So there's a lot here. They're removing obstacles in the contract, removing obstacles from the collaboration, and removing obstacles in the form of conflict and competition, okay? Or other people, family members, friends, whatever it is. First card out for the theme, Chand, goddess of the moon. When I created this deck, this is the divine feminine as the moon card. And guess who shows up as the moon, right? It's the bottom of the deck for her overall energy. It's the heart space for him. And here she shows up in the theme of the connection as goddess of the moon. So what does the divine masculine think about this energy, right? Goddess of the moon. What about her being the goddess of the moon? What about her about being in this unknown, mysterious energy? He's sad. 5 of Cups. When he thinks about this contract, this connection, and his goddess of the moon, he's sad about the past. He's sad that he doesn't know what she's doing right now. He's sad that she's not in his life. He's sad about the past. He's sad that he didn't do right by her. What does the divine feminine think about this goddess of the moon? 4 of Pentacles. She's staying mysterious. She's kind of holding all of her coins, her everything to her chest. She's holding everything right now. She's not revealing anything. And what is Spirit saying about goddess of the moon? Decisive action. That is what is unknown. That action will be taken. Okay? Can't see that right now, but action will be taken. Knight of Swords. We've got it here. We got it at the bottom of the deck here. We've got it here in his message to feminine about the arrow of love. And I feel like we've got it somewhere in here as well, but that's a lot that she doesn't see it coming. Okay, the goddess of the moon, what's being hidden? This action. The next card, the theme. This is the 3D card. This connection is being rebirthed in the 3D. Union is coming in the 3D. What about it? From masculine's perspective, justice. He's coming forward with justice. He's coming forward to do the right thing. From the feminine's perspective, she knows this connection is being reborn. And from the Spirit's perspective, 2 of Cups, this divine partnership, you can't make it up, is being rebirthed. Now we got all the big guns coming out. We've got 3 angels that are showing up here, so stand by. Look at Archangel Michael shows up in this connection to protect the connection, to protect masculine, protect feminine, to protect the union from this dark, from this energy. I'm telling you, all these distorted people coming out of the woods to try to be in this union, making negative comments on videos, negative comments, their rudeness, and I'm telling you, we are being protected. This collective is being protected. Archangel Michael is here to protect this collective from those people, from those energies, from those shadows. So from the masculine's perspective, Page of Wands, him wanting to communicate, it's being protected. Michael's also giving him the strength to communicate. What about from the feminine's perspective? Queen of Swords. Michael's helping her stay in her wisdom, stay in her logic, but also protecting her from cutting out things. Okay? What is Michael protecting from Spirit standpoint? Our thoughts. We're protecting this, our thoughts, where our thoughts start to get the best of us. Our thoughts start to defeat us. Archangel Michael is protecting us from our thoughts, from negative thoughts. Okay? Page of Swords also is that social media snooper. Archangel Michael is protecting us from any of that crap energy that we had. Remember, we had 7 of Swords with that Milky Way with social media that he knows that he's developed over, that he doesn't do that stuff anymore. That's the energy that we're protected. We're not doing that stuff anymore. None of that social media sabotage. Now Angel Haniel shows up. This is my High Priestess card about intuition. What about masculine? What does masculine think? He's been successful in using his intuition. His intuition was going to lead him to victory. What about for feminine? 5 of Pentacles. I feel like there's an energy here for her where she's kind of rejecting her intuition sometimes because it's not balancing out. She's in this energy of I know it's all there, but I don't see it. So I feel like she's sometimes rejecting her intuition. What does Spirit say about intuition? Magician. Using your intuition is the only way you can manifest. So balance that out, feminines. Next card, Archangel Metatron shows up. He is the angel that is helping light the way, create the way, provide clarity. So what is Divine Masculine's perspective? What kind of clarity is happening? How is the road being lightened for him or illuminated? 3 of Pentacles. He's gaining clarity about his lessons. He's getting clarity about his growth and development. He's getting clarity on how to collaborate now with his divine feminine. What about for feminine? She's gaining clarity on this defeat energy, on just feeling like lost, like we didn't make it, right? And what is Spirit saying about this clarity? That you guys are coming into universal enlightened alignment. That you are, the way is being illuminated towards your destiny, where both of you are standing at the end of the road waiting for each other to continue forward. Next card, unawakened masculine. So those are the energies that are not awake to masculine. What about it? There's nothing unawakened to him. Sun. He's like, yeah, no, I'm awake, dude. I'm awake. Sorry, I said dude. He's like, no, I'm awake. I'm awake. Sun card. That's illumination. There's nothing unawakened about the masculine. He is awake to this connection. He is awake to her being the twin flame. So, okay, masculine. There's no unawakened energy. What about from the feminine's perspective? Masculine, you were unawakened to me being in this Queen of Wands energy, that I can, be okay without you, that I will leave you, that I will Eight of Cups you, right? That I will walk away and continue to evolve. You were unawakened to my magnetism, to my strength. You were unawakened to that. That's what feminine's saying. And what's Spirit saying? Well, no, feminine. Spirit saying right now he doesn't know if you're in his heart anymore for him. Queen of Cups. Remember, that came out in his headspace with that Ten of Swords, King of Cups, Queen of Cups, with the clarify being you. He's not sure if you still have love for him. He's also probably not sure, not aware that you're intuitive, that you're psychic. Okay? So now let's drill down into the energies of the connection. Look at this. Four of Swords, Knight of Wands. We have healed to take passionate movement forward. There's a lot of Four of Swords in here. There's been a lot of healing. This is why we got the Toil of Labor. Not to keep bringing that card out, but this is why we have Toil of Labor. We've rested a lot. We've healed a lot. Now it's time for movement. Let's get into the energies. First card out, Nine of Cups. Wishes. Wishes have transformed, not died, because the next card is the Nine of Cups again. So these wishes that were in the past were over, but now they've transformed into new wishes, healed wishes. Not like, oh, I'm going to have him and this is all. No, this is these are healthier wishes, healed wishes. Wishes have transformed. People are in their strength now to move forward, and now we're just waiting for the right time to come forward. We've mastered ourselves to move forward on this connection towards this new beginning. There's going to be Knight of Swords again, blazing forward with the truth with our words. Knight of Swords clarifies the Knight of Swords. If that doesn't tell you communication is coming, I don't know what. Knight of Swords with the Fool. So there is going to be huge movement, communication forward towards this new beginning, into this union. Four of Wands again. Now we're going to give and receive, and this connection will be successful. Sun card again, because the Queen of Pentacles has grounded this connection for movement forward, and now we can commit because we are in self-mastery. Oh my God, you can't make that reading up. Again, I channeled this shit real time. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go into messages. Where's the bottom of the deck for messages? Here it is. Okay. Bottom of the deck for messages, 3D messages from the masculine to the feminine and feminine to masculine. Look at this. Devotion. So this is a lot of devotion, a lot of devotion. This is about the masculine saying, I was devoted to you. I'm devoted to you. I'm devoted to myself. I'm devoted to this connection. This is a feminine saying, I'm devoted to you. Masculine. I'm devoted to this connection. There's a lot of devotion now. Devotion is a very spiritual word, right? What's that song? Hopelessly Devoted to You from Greece. I love that song, by the way. But yeah, I'm telling you, this connection is happening. It is happening. First card out for Divine Masculine's message. Observer. I don't feel like he's observing you on social media. I mean, he can be. What I'm really getting because of the clarifiers, I just feel like he's in this energy of pause, observing himself, observing his circumstances, maybe looking at pictures, maybe just observing somehow. He's observing about how to take action, Knight of Wands. Remember, we just got that at the bottom of the deck. How to take action towards this new beginning. And then I got some words on it. It's about fish, the resources. Remember, rings at the bottom of the deck. This is about resources, money. I feel like what he's doing right now, he wants you to know, feminine, is he's not coming towards you just yet, right this second, because there's something about his finances that he still needs to develop. With that King of Pentacles at the bottom, I really feel like there's something that he needs to solidify in his career or in his finances before he comes forward with that Ace of Pentacles as that tangible new offer in the 3D. So his message to you is, I'm observing right now. I'm not moving towards you quickly with this offer because of finances. Next card, divine timing. This energy of, I will come forward in divine timing. Yes, I know I sabotage this connection. And yeah, I probably sabotage this connection in divine timing. I sabotage myself. It was probably that he's telling you is the right thing as he understands why you left and how he's changed. He's understanding that this sabotage was probably a good thing. And now he's really sad, 5 of Cups. His sadness over this deception, over this deceit and trickery. What about it? What are the words? Waterfall, floods of emotion, tears of sorrow. So he's really sad. So I feel like this energy of divine timing, 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups with the waterfall, is this energy of, it was divine. It did come at the right time where I sabotaged or where this connection fell apart. Because now as I look back, 5 of Cups is past energy. As I look back, I'm overflowing with emotions. I'm sad. Next card. He's at the crossroads. Remember, that's that 2 of Wands with the 2 of Cups. He's at the crossroads. He's at the crossroads because there's conflict. 5 of Wands. He has conflict within himself. Maybe he has conflict with other people about his union, about stabilizing this connection. Maybe there's conflict within him about, gosh, are you even going to want me back to come into union? And so he's cutting out this energy. He's liberating himself from other people and naysayers, or anyone that, for that matter, that's keeping him from moving forward. Okay, he's at the crossroads about this conflict within the union, where he may have been suddenly cut out too, right? Remember, he's like in this energy of, I wanted the 10 of Cups, but like, boom, the tower hit. So he's at the crossroads. He's conflicted about this union because also he felt cut out unexpectedly because, boom, you don't put up with the 7 of Swords, right? So that could be another message. What does the feminine want to say to the masculine? Release. She's like, I'm releasing any control over this connection. I'm releasing this missed opportunity. I'm just releasing. I'm stabilizing. 4 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. She's like, I'm releasing. I'm releasing control over this. I'm releasing holding on to the energy. I'm releasing it. I'm releasing this energy of being imposing. I'm releasing this energy of just protecting myself from this connection because I know I'm divinely protected. I don't have to put a big old wall in front of our connection and, you know, in front of you. I know I'm protected. So she's releasing all this energy of just control. Bound. Energy of being stuck. She's saying, you know, I'm no longer being stuck. I'm gaining my strength as the Queen of Swords to be the Queen of Wands, to have my strength card, to have, this is a strength card, Queen of Wands, strength card. So here she is, remember, she said Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords in that connective energy, right? And now here she is showing up saying, I'm no longer going to be stuck in the dark in this connection. I have my strength, I have my wisdom, and I have my passion. I'm no longer going to control this anymore. I'm surrendering this. I forgive you. She's saying, I forgive you. I forgive you, but I'm walking away. I walked away. I've evolved too. I've changed too. It was a big burden. It was a huge burden to walk away from you. But now I'm at the crossroads. I'm trying to figure out if I continue walking away or what do I do? What's my decision? But her decision is that she forgives you. She forgives you for walking away from her and leaving her with the burden and asserting your free will. So now let's talk about, this is going to close the reading. Let's talk about how they're growing in their soul and how Ganesha is helping them. Bottom of the deck, Look at this. Oh my God. 4 and 11. Believe. Their souls are coming into this energy of belief, and that they need to embrace what they're believing. They need to embrace the energy of believing that what is meant for them will not pass them by. They need to be in the energy of believing in themselves. They need to be in this energy of understanding that they have so much to share with the world, that they're unique, that they're amazing, that they're talented. And Ganesh is helping them embrace the rarity and the uniqueness of this connection. Okay? So how is the divine masculine specifically growing in his relationship, in his soul for his feminine? We have the energy of compassion and empowerment, number 10 and number 7. So compassion is an energy when it comes up. So this is how his soul is growing, right? So in his soul growth, on his journey back towards his feminine, this compassion is about this energy of not judging, not having love with conditions. It's about this energy that he has to be compassionate with himself. He has to forgive himself for the things that he did. He has to forgive his feminine for what she has done or how she's reacted. And he has to understand that that is part of the journey. Okay? It's natural to want to react with spite or bitterness or rage and then put your walls up, right? But that halts growth. That wall protects the heart, and then your heart is closed. So choose forgiveness and compassion and love. Don't close your heart. Don't build walls. Choose love. Okay, so he is growing in the energy of compassion. So how is Ganesha helping him? Well, Ganesha is empowering him. Ganesha is in this energy of saying, hey, buddy, you got to rely on your inner strength so that you can make sure your dream is realized. So this energy where you feel like you lost the feminine, you need to get into your compassion, forgive yourself, forgive her, open your heart and be empowered, be in the strength. Look at this energy of yellow. This is solar plexus. Get in your energy, get into your strength. Ganesha is blessing him with personal power, with confidence, with responsibility, with reliability, with optimism, so that he can make his dreams and his long-term goals real. Okay? So now, what about divine feminine? What is he helping divine feminine with? Well, look at this energy of hope and achievement. This is the number 7. This is the number 6. Very interesting. He had a 5 and a 10. Okay. So hope. Remember how I said she was in this energy of, maybe it's not going to work out, blah, 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 right? Like, he's helping her keep the light on. Stay hopeful. Not feeling overwhelmed with the 10 of Wands. Not feeling disconnected or defeated. Not feeling like she's still going through the emotional storm. He's trying to help her with showing with this, she's growing in her soul that all is not what it seems. That's her soul growth. That all is not what it seems. So if you're not necessarily, seeing it manifest, doesn't mean it's not there, but don't attach to the outcome either. Understand that it takes time for things to come down from the 5 to the 3, but you have to see some change in the masculine and the 3 to blend the 2. So I feel like for sure this feminine sees change in her masculine, knows change in her masculine, but what she doesn't have is that action towards her. So that's where she loses hope. But this feminine, this connection, they're blending the 5 and the 3. So here, Ganesh is helping. Her soul growth is about hope. All is not what it seems. Stay positive through this storm. When the clouds pass, the doubts will pass, and you will have clarity and inner knowing and strength to manifest this choice, manifest your dreams. And so Ganesha is helping her with the achievement card, right? So with this hope, he wants her to achieve this hope. And this is about abundance and luxury and prosperity and quality and prestige. This is the energy of success, that you will have everything you ever wanted. Everything you ever wanted. will manifest for you. So keep hope, stay positive, stay in the energy of optimism. I just posted something on my Instagram yesterday about the rose, the song The Rose, which is about when you plant your seed, you have to think about the environment. You think about how you nurture it. You think about how you continue to take care of it, what kind of things that you put into it so that it can survive through all of the seasons. Because, the energy is about, when it blooms, obviously spring comes, it blooms, and then fall and the petals fall, and then in winter it goes stagnant. So when an energy is stagnant in the winter, did you take care of yourself and the environment well enough so that it can bloom again? So remember, be optimistic, plant your seed wisely, be in the energy of hope and optimism, because Ganesha is helping the masculine, empowering the masculine to take action. He will. I'm telling you. I know he will. So if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching, or healing session with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. I love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye.